Welcome to the channel. So here we have the Gen 1 Airpods Pro that most of you have probably seen or even used. These came out in 2019, marking almost 3 years since its debut on stage. So in typical Apple fashion, it was just a matter of time when Apple comes out with a new Gen 2 version. Here is the Gen 2 Airpods Pro. It has a very minor difference from the first generation box, but I did also go ahead and purchase this from an Apple store, and I noticed that there is a price tag on it. Now this is my first time seeing a price tag on an Apple product, so let me know in the comments below if yours has a price tag as well. These pull tabs will most likely be standard on all Apple products in the future so that they can achieve their 2030 carbon neutral goal. Even though the plastic wrap is no longer there, the box still has the satisfying airtight seal. Removing the lid, it greets you with this envelope that houses a bunch of paperwork. You can go ahead and pause the video to read this extra long paperwork if you do so. It shows you how you can connect your AirPods to your iOS device, how to change the ear tips, and also use this new lanyard hook that these new AirPods come with. The other two smaller books, on the other hand, are terms and conditions, and is the only reason that Apple can win lawsuits easily and also prevent them from happening. That's it for the paperwork. Let's get to the AirPods. These simply just lift off with this plastic-like pull tab. Once you lifted them and put them aside, you'll notice that there is a green tab which houses the ear tips. Now this ear tip holder is a rectangle instead of a square and can hold up to 3 pairs of ear tips instead of the 2 from the previous AirPods Pro. It is nice to see that Apple still has a USB-C to Lightning cable in the box, and wouldn't be surprised if that disappears from the box later down the road. Removing the wrap from the AirPods is the first thing I see is how dirty my AirPods Pro have gotten, and these just look 10 times much cleaner than my older ones. Looking towards the side, here's the most transparent change we have. A hole in an Apple product. How mind-blowing is that? I have this DJI lanyard that I'm going to try to put through this hole, but it seems like the holes are just too small to make this lanyard fit. Now we'll go ahead and get into the setup page, so I'll see you there. Here we are. So the setup for these new AirPods are basically the same like other AirPods. You want to make sure Bluetooth is on and you have them open near your iPhone. Something new to these Gen 2 AirPods is that you would hear a chime once they detect your iPhone. So now you will have an audible notification as well as an on-screen pop-up to let you know that your AirPods have now been connected. After pressing continue, it might take a few more seconds as it's adding these AirPods to your iCloud. After that is done loading, you'll go through the media control and volume control. The volume controls have finally been added to AirPods with a simple swipe after many people have requested it. Now I'll go ahead and pop these in my ear, and they're preset to noise cancellation. From first initial taste, I barely noticed a difference from my previous AirPods Pro. Here on Apple's page, these new AirPods are now for $249, the same price tag as the old ones used to be. The Gen 1 AirPods Pro are discontinued by Apple, but other places like Walmart still carry these AirPods Pro. You can pick these up for a much cheaper price, like in this case, $180. You can see deals like this continue to stores like Best Buy as well. On Best Buy, the original price has been listed at $219, and with a 40% discount on it, it makes it 30% off the original $250 price tag. It also has a date on when the 40% discount will end, but I highly doubt this discount will ever go away. Since Apple no longer has the Gen 1 AirPods Pro, you would have to go to Best Buy to compare the Gen 1 with the Gen 2 AirPods Pro.
These, on the other hand, if you see, they don't look much different from the back. They're basically the same thing, besides this being all beat up. So you could tell which one is old, which one's not, in case I switch hands. But this is the old one. The shinier one is obviously the new one. So in here, in the back, is there any difference? A little bit. Now, you see the logo, the button in the back. It's a bit different. It's bigger in this one than this one. And I feel like the centering is a little bit different. I don't know if it's just me. This one seems a little higher. This one seems a little bit down, but bigger. But that's me. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely tall. It's definitely bigger. Now, in the dimension wise, it's not even worth it because look, you won't tell a difference. Like they're barely any different. Actually, maybe they might be a little bit different. Like very very slight. Let me just see from the back. Very, very slight. Like you won't be. No, I think they're basically the same. Okay, but that's you won't notice. You have both these in your hands. You know, proofing is the same. Since the old one and the new one, it's literally the same. Not sure actually how the waterproofing will be because it does have the holes, and maybe that's why Best Buy put that. Not entirely sure. This one has a lot more holes. Has a speaker and it has a mic now. So yeah, that's that. Light. It's pretty much good. Okay. Now built-in microphone, yes, yes, yes. Now battery life. Right? Something you can't see. That's internal. Right? I'm pretty sure there'll be a video how to tear these things apart and stuff. Nowhere near. I think they shouldn't be coming out anytime soon because these are not devices that you can take apart and put back together pretty easily. Do one, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not skilled at opening AirPods, but I might open my old ones up and then get the confidence to open up these to see what the difference from these. That's the second thing. All right. I don't have the ear tips for the old ones, but these are the ear tips that we get with this. Right. It's not squared anymore. It's squared. The old ones are squared. This one is a rectangular box. They open the same way, but in here you have extra small, small, and large and medium that comes preset inside of it. So that's the difference. Can you buy these ear tips? I'm pretty sure you can. They're not on the site at the moment, but I can guarantee you they'll be on the site. And if not, if anything, if you have these and you say you probably lost these, then they'll probably give you these for $15. So that's another thing you have to worry about. They are $15. So I'm not sure if they for 15 they give you all four or just one. The accessories on the new ones, we had the cable, right, and we had the ear tips for the new ones, and we had a bunch. When I mean bunch, we had a bunch of random papers. Now, a suggestion for Apple is that they like saving the environment a lot. You don't have to keep these. You can literally just basically take this all out and this whole cover out, which I don't know why it feels so premium for some reason. There's definitely a lot of trees that they use to cut them down. I understand paper is better than plastic, but paper is still paper. You're not supposed to have these if you're environmentally friendly. So take this out, and instead, on the box, have a QR code down here. On the box itself, printed, right? Or, if anything, you can have them printed on literally this side, on this side of the box. Have it printed either way. They put a whole new sticker today. You can literally squeeze a QR code in there. But that's that. Now the charging case. Now this one says that it's 30 hours. Highly doubt it because this one was nowhere near 20 hours, 24 hours. My bad. I charged them 2 times, and basically in the third time it would probably half charge them. Now these are obviously used. The new ones will probably feel way, way better in battery life if you do upgrade to these. So now we're going to lightning. These both are lightning cables, right? There's no difference there. Hopefully the next ones we see, there are more than that. Is it worth it, the upgrade from the old ones? Now, we here, right? This one has a Find My. So if you lose these a lot, like charging case, and are very lazy. I only lost them like a few times, handful of times. Did I find them? Yes, it's in my hand. I never had to buy a new charging case. I found them. This one will make it probably a little bit easier to find because as a speaker, I don't think they're gonna make that much of a dramatic difference to find them. But you do have it with these. Now, another thing is the lanyard. Am I gonna use these? No, I'm never gonna use this, and I guarantee you, majority of the people with these probably are not gonna use them. Only the people I see with the case probably. Maybe if it's built in, they're gonna use it. Highly doubt it because these look fresh and clean without the lanyard. Now, if you have a lanyard sticking, I just mop that up a little bit. So we have a lanyard, right? And you have it here. I don't really see anyone using AirPods like this. Highly doubt them. But, I mean, you do have the option here. You don't have the option to do that.
Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and also give us a like as we will have a giveaway at 100 subscribers.